Hello, my name is Nina Feldman, and I am the Director of Continuing Education at Vernon College, and I hope that you all are having a great week. I'm super excited to tell you about our programs. We've had a few changes in the past few years, but basically Continuing Education at Vernon College continues to offer fast-track careers that will allow students to get into a field of study and into the workforce at a much quicker rate than going in and applying to Vernon College and doing the whole associate's degree. So I'm excited to tell you about these programs today, and at the end I hope if you have any questions I will be available to answer them. So first of all, the main difference between the programs through Continuing Education and Vernon College basically are the units of measure. So we still have, through Continuing Education, you are still able to get into our programs. It's a little bit more flexible. You do not have to be applied and accepted at Vernon College. Many of our programs are simply a special application or registration process that you do through our department, through our office, and then you are able to get into any of our programs. There are some various different things that are required for the different programs, and you'll be able to see that as you maybe continue to ask specific questions about various programs. But basically, Continuing Education is very flexible, and you will be able to still receive the services through Vernon College. You will still be able to receive potentially some funding opportunities, scholarship opportunities, should you decide to pursue one of our programs through different means. You cannot receive financial aid through Continuing Education, but that doesn't mean, I don't want that to scare anybody off, because that doesn't mean that you may not qualify for other options, other opportunities to receive funding. And so please don't let that hesitate. Don't hesitate to ask those questions at the end, because I don't want that to scare you guys away. So, and then again, as I said before, most of our programs are designed to be between 4 and 9 months to try to get students and people into the workforce at a much quicker rate, with certifications that can still continue to build your resume. This is just a quick glance at some of the programs of study that we have for Continuing Education, and we're going to go into deeper details here. But as I said before, at the end of the day, you will still have a Continuing Education transcript through Vernon College and be able to test for the various and diverse programs that we have, depending on what your interests are. We're going to start with Police Academy, which is a 9-month program. The trick with Police Academy is that you do have to be 21 years of age to be able to register to apply for Police Academy. As you can see right here, our contact, Mike Hopper. If you think at all that you are interested in potentially becoming a police officer, then you will want to contact him regardless if you're 21 or not. So we want to make sure that you have all of the information, because there are various pathways that you can take before entering into the Police Academy. You can go ahead and get a job and start working in the field as a basic jailer, working in Wichita Falls specifically. You can also start your courses towards an associate's degree in the Criminal Justice Department. So there are some various ways that you can go about getting some experience prior to enrolling in the Police Academy. So we don't, just because we say you have to be 21 to apply does not mean that you can't start working on various things to begin your career as a police officer. So make sure that you take down his number, his email specifically, so that you can ask specific questions if you do have them, and work your way towards becoming a police officer. We also offer Child Development Associate, and that sounds a little bit misleading because it is not an associate's degree. However, it is a 4 to 5 month program that allows you to test, take a test at the end through the National Credentialing Agency, and so this can go with you anywhere. So once you take this child development training and you test and you are assessed at the end to pass and receive your CDA, whether it's in infant toddler care or preschool care, you are able to work as a child care worker, teacher's assistant, or even a teacher's aide. So there are some various pathways with child development. And we also have a great partner with TWC who helps with this funding. We traditionally start this program in the spring. Sometimes it's been in January, sometimes in February, just depending on how many students we have interested. So if you are interested in this field, look to try to get into a child care facility to start working, because you do have to have so many on-site hours to sit for this test, and we want to make sure that we are giving our students the best opportunity to test at the end of the day and be successful with that. We also have a Culinary Arts program, and this program over the past 2 to 3 years has really built up. We are now offering it in Wichita Falls, which is fantastic because we've always had to travel to Burke Burnett to do this. So we are super excited to be hosted in the Wichita Falls ISD Career Education Center, and the partnership there has been very, very successful for us. It's given us some additional room to do some training, and we have access to a classroom and a very nice state-of-the-art kitchen that enables our instructors, our chefs, to instruct and give our students a very hands-on approach to learning. And this certificate is a 9-month program. Originally, it started out as only the Serve Safe Manager certification, but as you can see, we have added 4 additional certs through the National Restaurant Association, through nutrition, hospitality, restaurant management, human resources, and controlling food costs. And the reason for expanding our traditional just Serve Safe Manager cert, number one, we wanted to help students build their resume. So we want you to be able to say at the end of the day, look at these certifications that I have. I'm not just training in Serve Safe Managers. I'm not just potentially looking to work in a kitchen or as a cook. We wanted this Culinary Arts hospitality program to enable students to branch out should they choose to. So if you wanted to go to work in human resources or restaurant management, or actually looking to potentially branch out to maybe even event management or the hotel industry, we really wanted to make sure that we created a pathway through all of these different certifications, touching on the original plan with Culinary Arts did touch on these things, but we have really built into the curriculum some new and improved tools and resources to help students branch out. So we are extremely excited about where this program is going, because at the end of the day, students can continue their educational opportunities through going to culinary school, which is extremely expensive, it is a very difficult process because you are looking to go move on to a 4-year institution that could cost up to $40,000, and maybe even more than that. So at the end of the day, we want to make sure that we're providing you all of the tools that you can to make the best decision necessary in moving forward with your career. So it's definitely a program that has branched out and has provided students various diverse opportunities for their career. Certified Nurse Aide is one of our more popular programs for the job opportunities that are out there. We continuously get phone calls from facilities, especially right now in the pandemic, where we know that the turnover rate is there. We know that people are in need of a job immediately, and this program enables students to get in within 3 to 4 months, get the training that they need to become a certified nurse aide. And many of our programs are stepping stools. Just the opportunity to get into our classroom portion of CNA allows a student within 16 hours of that training, you can actually get a job and start working and getting hands-on training. On top of the fact that you are sitting in the seats with our instructors getting the training, you can actually start working after 16 hours of classroom training. So we highly encourage students to get a job, start working, get the hands-on experience that you can get, and then work towards potentially maybe becoming a nurse or going to RN school later on down the line. But this is a great starting point to see if the health field is what you really want to do. And so we are excited. We have great instructors within this program, and the offerings that we do offer are extremely flexible because we offer 2-day classes, 3-day classes, weekend classes. So this is one of those programs where you could come into our office and usually find a starting point at some point in a semester every single month. So it's very flexible. It's very doable within 3 to 4 months, and we have some great instructors. And again, it's one of those programs that you can decide if the healthcare field is where you want to go. Once you've been a CNA for a while, this is Certified Medication Aide is another certificate of achievement that is very short term in nature, 4 months approximately. And once you're a working CNA, this can help you build your resume as well. So we are now offering this hybrid, which is extremely great for this time period, where you can still continue to work as a CNA, get into our Certified Medication Aide program so that you can start passing meds, add that to your resume. Hopefully facilities will see the worth of that and also add that to your paycheck, and build your resume and continue to make your way up the line. Again, this might be something where you might be looking to go to nursing school or continue your education as an LVN or RN, LVN or an RN. Then phlebotomy is something that might be right up your alley. If you're not scared of needles, of course, you need to make sure that you are comfortable with that blood and particularly sticking people and making sure that you are not going to pass out. So this is, you definitely need to make sure that it's an interest of yours and that you would be able to do it. But it is only one semester. We offer this fall and spring in September and February. And so it is a first come, first serve program. So it's pretty popular, and we tend to have a waiting list every semester. So if phlebotomy is something that you might be looking to do, please don't hesitate to give us a call. And again, we've got contact numbers on all of this so that you can call or email the coordinators who are in charge of each one of these programs. Court reporting is a brand new program that we are bringing to Vernon College in January of 2021. It is an 18-month program, and it is now our longest certificate of achievement to complete because of the nature of the curriculum. It is going to be a very difficult curriculum due to the testing standards of the state of Texas. However, with within this court reporting program, there are many different and various pathways that you can take. It's when you think of court reporting, it doesn't necessarily mean that it's only in the courtroom. There are many different job opportunities that are going to be opening up in the next 3 to 5 years with court reporting due to the nature of many retirements that are going to be happening across the nation. And specific to Texas, we will have quite a few retirements happening locally, regionally, and throughout the state. So we are excited about this opportunity to provide a program that will enable students to come in and take these 6 11-week modules. We've got some very excited instructors who are going to make this program fantastic. And the greatest thing about looking at a job opportunity of this nature is that the starting salary is extremely competitive. So it is well worth your time and money to take this program with Vernon College and hopefully be able to provide for yourself at a very, very competitive wage within 2 years of practicing and hopefully passing that state exam. We are here to help. We are here to tell you about your various funding opportunities that we have available. We work with Region 9, Texas Workforce Commission. We have many different grants. So we know that there's money out there. So I don't want to, again, like I said at the beginning, scare anybody off that we don't qualify for financial aid. However, I will tell you that we will find ways to help you. The Vernon College resources through New Beginnings is extremely helpful, and all of our students that qualify can utilize Vernon College resources and all of our partnerships. In one way or another, we seem to always find a way to help our students out. So it's extremely exciting that we're able to help them, and we value our partnerships because of that. They do a great job of helping Vernon College and supporting our students. So this is our end of the PowerPoint. So if any of you have any questions, I would be more than happy to answer them for you. And I hope you all have a great day. And if you are all looking to get into any of these programs in the near future, come see us at Vernon College.
So it looks like there's just one question. Can you hear me?
Yes, ma'am. You do have one question from Miss Natalie Montgomery, and she would like to know, what are your admission requirements?
For continuing education at Vernon College, the requirements are very simple. Most of our programs are a simple application with a registration fee. However, there are some of the police academy, fire academy, some of these state required programs require additional things like shot records or maybe even a testing, some sort of testing. It doesn't keep you from getting in the program. It's more of a gauge of where the students are. So the best advice I can give students is to call us at Continuing Education specifically, or come see us so that we can give you the exact requirements for your interest of program so that we can make sure you get the right information.
Thank you, ma'am. Unfortunately, we only had time for that one question. Thank you all for attending the Vernon College session. Each session is being recorded and will be uploaded to our YouTube page after the event. Thank you, ma'am. Miss Nina, good day.
Bye-bye.